It's on. I gotta go get the use one. What's up, y'all? Give me 1 minute. I gotta grab some supplies real quick.
Yes, it was your dad. He opened up the garage door. Here, you want to say hi? Here, it's on.
Dead freezing.
Hi, guys. Sorry, nobody's even out here.
Hi.
How's everyone doing?
Hello.
Say hi, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Here. Say hi.
Hi.
So.
My dad is not here. He was from.
No, he had to go downstairs.
No, he didn't.
He's joking. He said, my dad is not here. He went to Philly.
Huh?
Say hey, Gita.
Whoa.
Look.
Damn
it. Oh my
I
god.
almost tore the motherfucking house up
Oh my god.
before the shit got started.
Hello.
Hey, Bruce,
What's
what
that
you do,
camera?
dog?
I didn't do nothing.
That's so they can see us.
Hello.
So
Dino.
Dino. That was Gita.
Yep.
Say hello. Right, Jessica? He literally hit the fan. I don't know why. mind us. We're like, I feel like I'm in
Hey,
cleaning clothes and say that's Audie.
Audie. Major.
Yep, she's a major.
Who wants to see the baby in this house?
No, the baby's laying down.
The baby's trying to go to sleep.
Trying. Literally, Jessica, I just did this because I was looking a little crazy. I was looking crazy.
Look at her hairstyle. A bunny.
Fun buns. So we were cleaning, weren't we? Say, yeah. Say Mercy's sleeping, and you're about to go to sleep too.
No, I don't.
Yes, you are.
I'm a baby.
You can have a snack. The dogs, they just eat regular dog food. They used to eat
meat stuff.
We used to have them on a raw food diet, but honestly, that's just like a lot to keep up with doing that. His name's Major.
Major.
He's our youngest son.
And the youngest daughter's Mercy.
And the youngest daughter is Mercy.
But how is my arm going that way? It was really going this way.
Because it's like backwards. Like you see like how I'm waving this hand, but it's over there. Like do you see?
My hand's actually to the left. It's going to right.
Your twins were exposed to COVID, got sent home from school and quarantine. Oh my gosh, girl. They got quarantined for 10 days. You know what? That they do that here, but thank God, honestly, we haven't had too many cases in this area. So, praying to God, it's not.
I'm pointing to the left in the camera, but I'm supposed to point to the right.
You can't wrap it set around how it's backwards. Yeah, so we honestly were just feeding them regular dog like chow, but they're on like the Rachel Rays, which is more expensive, and they eat a lot.
Yeah, so it's still not even bad.
No, it's not, but it is like $40 a bag.
Yeah, the small bag. It don't come in a big bag.
Yeah, it does.
No, the real big.
Oh no, not the real big. So
It don't come in.
your son's school closed for 7 days due to COVID.
We got a new member.
Only the one kid, right, Shannon? And your kids were exposed.
We got a new member. My mom.
So,
Wait, what?
do you guys breed? No, Audie. Our dogs did have puppies one time, and let me just tell you,
It got
I'm
horrible.
not like, yeah, it was
I'm close to go.
hell. I would rather have a baby than ever have my dogs have puppies again. To be 100%, because
It wasn't that bad.
It was
I did it. I cleaned up after them. I took care of the puppies. I took care of the mom. It was a lot of work. And I can't stand dog messes. So I would never. So I actually took Raina.
to the left.
Yeah, I took her and got her.
Boy, this is weird.
I got her. You're going to bed. And literally, if you want a snack, you need to get a snack now. My house is atrocious. No, that's your sister's. Do you want some cereal? Do you want milk?
Yeah, no milk. I took over. You get me addicted.
Cheerios or Lucky Charms?
Talk to them, man.
The one with the little pebbles.
No, you're not having. Not without milk. Because we just get them all over.
Ooh. Tata. Hi,
It's
Major.
actually pasture.
Who?
Here.
No, what does that say?
It says, how's Major's turtle doing?
Oh. You don't have it anymore. He passed away.
So we're gonna go to another question.
Sorry. I'm kind of upset.
I know. It's
I'm
okay.
very sad.
I know. So yeah, we're not gonna have any more turtles or anything else ever. We decided that that's not a good idea. Yes, rest in peace to Turtle and DMX.
Yes.
Who is that person?
DMX?
Yeah.
Well, he's an artist and he just passed away. He had a heart attack and he was a very successful artist and he had a lot of struggles too. So
1 second. Let me just talk 1 second. What's up, y'all? Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate y'all.
she said, I'm sorry.
Good job, Haley. All right. God damn, girl. She said, have lots of candy instead. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. That's how we rechannel around here. Thanks for hanging out. So Rachel is gonna be
Having another baby.
not having another baby. So Rachel's gonna be here. I'm gonna be participating also, but I'm gonna be in the back, sort of doing a painting back there. So I have a canvas, a big 4 foot. It's like a 4 foot by 5 foot canvas, and I'm gonna start a portrait that I'm gonna do of DMX. Actually, growing up, you know, he was one of my favorite artists. So Barn actually was the one that told me to do it. Barn was the one. He's like, yo, why don't you do a painting of DMX? Because he knows that I spoke about starting to paint again. And I just wanted the right thing to paint, you know, because it takes a long time to do this stuff. So
It's beautiful looking.
oh, well, thank you. So I'm about to get to work. It's big. Look at it compared to Major. So stand over there. Now, you see, it's big. Yeah.
I'm not bigger than it. One day
So I don't know. It's gonna take me a little while, but yeah. So I'm about to get to work, y'all.
All right. So, yes. So I kind of like, I don't know. I kind of forgot that we were going on because I was thinking he was doing it on Women's Wednesday, and today is what's today?
Well, what?
Tuesday, right? So
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought
So-
today was Wednesday.
So that's why I didn't realize, like, I'm here literally cleaning. I mean, like, I was going in cleaning, and
Oh my! Why so
he's
many
like,
arms?
yeah, are you ready to go on? I really didn't think that's what we were gonna do, but you know, so that's why I had to throw my hair up real quick.
1 million art of these things.
Yeah, no, Frank, honestly, like, he, and I had to learn this kind of like, I don't know how to say it, just kind of like throughout the years, like when he says, you know, he's going to do something, he does it. So he used to tell me like he's going to paint and stuff, and I would be like, okay, you know, I guess I'd be like, okay, if that's what you want to do, like as a hobby. And then he did it. I was like, damn, he's good. So,
Why did I drill them?
yeah, he is. You like to paint too, don't you? I'm gonna
I
go
love
check
to
on the
paint.
baby 1 second, and then
I'll take over.
you take over. Thanks.
I take over the universe. Hello. Whoa. Dad, can I show them your phone, like that cool phone you got with the multiple
They
things?
seen it.
Oh, what? That phone is nice.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get to work. Got my AirPods in.
Well, what if they want to talk to you?
Well, you can talk. I'll still be able to hear.
All right. So you want to slide over? I'll let you stay up a little bit later. Well, obviously, it's already past.
That's my bedtime.
Yeah. What time do you go to bed?
8:30.
Okay. You know what time it is right now?
9:30.
It is almost 9.
Oh,
but your
right.
dad's gonna have to get the charger for this.
It's right there.
So
Okay.
I hope everyone's doing
No,
well.
leave it.
You started your job today. That's awesome. Listen, I always think, yeah, right. Congratulations. I always think that's so
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely great.
And
But
nervous.
definitely nervous,
You gotta watch out for
nerve-wracking.
your side man.
Okay, watch out because Daddy's putting the plug there.
That is.
Yeah, definitely, nerve-wracking though. Starting new jobs is
Nerve-wracking.
yeah, I don't know. That's for me. I'm a nervous person though. So are you? No, not really. I mean, you're he said not even a little bit.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, so Malo, as far as we still know that he is still in Florida, still doing well. And we're just praying that he stays there and gets
A lot more better.
Yeah, like he gets better. He's our buddy, right?
He's my best friend.
Don't let Barn hear that. You said, listen, everybody
is
is
best friends. I got a lot of best friends.
He does.
Everyone.
He does have
I have more than one.
He does have
10,000 maybe. Maybe all of you.
all of them are your best friends. Okay, so all you guys are his best friends. He so listen, and when he says things like this, people will be like, oh, like almost like he just says that. But honestly, in my heart, when he says things like this, it's like he really means it, because he used to tell me, like he doesn't just say it. So Frank started cutting really young. I'm not exactly sure how old he was. I saw that was one of the questions. Baby Sean, I guess, is doing well. Frank does keep in touch with Jessica's sister. Have you heard about Baby Sean lately?
Who?
Baby Sean.
He's doing well.
Okay.
Yay!
He's doing good.
So
Baby Sean.
I just was messaging her sister maybe like last week.
okay. So last week like Major, he used to always he'd always tell me, Mom, you're the best. And he would tell me how shiny I was. Shiny like a diamond. I've never seen you without, honestly, Anna, I don't get too many moments without Mercy. I'm not going to lie. I was trying to clean and I couldn't put her down and I feel terrible right now, but I put her in her car seat and she fell asleep. So
Good for Mom.
I'm just happy for that. Yeah, Major, he's something. I don't know what
one kind boy.
You're just one kind boy. The tattoo on Frank's back is a cover-up tattoo, if you can't tell. What? Oh, he's singing. I thought he was saying something. So.
I'm sorry if I messed something up, Dad.
The 40s made me hate
Kelly, how are you?
Hey,
Megan Jean.
Coffee and those.
Honda Mommy.
The coffee?
That coffee and those paper towels, please.
Okay, so Eric, he made that. He made that Monopoly painting, the one that hangs up in the barber shop. He painted that.
He's a paper towels.
Major needs a YouTube channel and play sports.
One. So bad.
He does. But learning how sometimes, I hate to say it, but how sometimes on here, how sometimes it just makes me feel like, y'all know I stopped Women's Wednesday for a little bit. And, I just feel like I know I put him on here and I feel like that's okay, but I don't know about having his own channel. So
When you get older,
yeah,
when I'm like a teenager,
when you get older, what do I tell you?
I'm
You get to
good.
make your own decisions. What you want to do. So
When I'm 18, can you do anything I want? It's up to you.
Well, yeah, but you have to make good choices for your life because yeah, you can do certain things. You can do what you have the choice. But if you do certain things, sometimes they have a consequence. So you gotta make good choices. So G'd up, it says his tattoo. Yeah, so yeah, his tattoo is actually supposed to be my face with like a ski mask over it. But it was a cover up. So you know,
It's like your eyes.
yeah, it's my eyes. If that
With a ski mask.
was it, yeah, with the ski
Mom.
mask
Like
over it.
female.
I have to look.
I don't know if you can see, and she has like she's holding like a gun and like
Like up to her
Blow the
nose.
smoke off the gun.
yeah. So that's the cover up of.
It's cool.
He has a cover up. So they said, Major, you are just too cute. Listen, his head gets so big off of y'all though, because he
Ooh.
loves getting on here.
I just
You
love it.
should.
I wish my dad could do it every single day, and I can get on it every single day.
But the baby Sean, okay, so I hear what you're saying. Morbid Angel. Okay, so baby Sean, there's an interview with a couple that were down in Kensington, and she was pregnant while she was out living in Kensington. So they had a baby, and through that process, Frank, kept in touch and everything. So
Baby Sean?
that's who baby Sean was. Yeah. Yeah.
That was good already to me.
Oh my gosh. And Major, listen, he'll literally talk to you all day. I always tell you, what is his mouth moves like a duck's.
But
Duck's
in
butt.
but in a bad word.
I
can't say it.
Say duck's ass. Don't you say it.
I
So.
can say duck butt, right?
Wait, do I think it's child abuse? Like, kids being on? I don't think so. I mean, I feel like to each their own, and I feel like a kid could enjoy that. I think it's almost like the same, like if your kid enjoys doing sports, but then it's also like, for me, I feel like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. If the child likes to do it and they're not being forced to do
What's
it,
that?
having a YouTube channel.
Oh. Yeah.
I just feel like it's almost like one of those things. Like if a child enjoys doing it, I feel like it's okay. And honestly, depending on what they're doing, look at that Brian's toy review.
Yeah, that kid will be set.
That kid is literally set for life. Like if
and there's laws against his parents can't spend that money. That money has to go to a bank account.
Right for that
His
kid. And I
parents
feel
don't
like I definitely feel like that those parents, they were smart with that. It's toys, it's kids. There's also my son Major watches like a dad and a kid, and they go around and they just pretend that they're running from dinosaurs and doing those kinds of things. So I don't feel like those things are child abuse. I feel like it's just they capture their moments and their memories. And have a YouTube channel from it. I feel like almost like the same way we do. So, yeah, right, JB? I think he would like doing acting classes. I used to love doing that stuff.
What's acting classes?
Oh, like to be an actor.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like in a show, like in a movie.
Yes. So I'll tell you guys a little fun fact about myself. When I was a kid, I used to do I wanted to be an actress terribly. And obviously where I'm from, I'm not from a city or anything. So my mom got me into they were like modeling classes, but I wanted to be an actress. So I got to go to New York though and audition for certain things. And yep, I said, smash, subscribe and share. Like smash the like button.
Yeah. That's
So
naughty.
anyhow, I got to do like different things, and I got accepted to a New York theater and art school when I was really young. But then obviously I got into things that weren't so good, and you know,
Mommy,
life happens, and I had kids, and
Mom, does this sound good?
yeah, that sounds awesome. Look at me. 5 more minutes. 5 minutes, and then you're going to bed.
I am
So, our date night was nice.
Very good.
So it was
They
actually
go to hibachi.
it was Major's idea that we went out on a date, and he asked his dad to take me out on a date, and he said, I hope you take her somewhere fancy where there's a chandelier,
Like a glass table, like a
glass table. What else did he say?
I forget, but it was hibachi.
Yes.
That's very
We ended up going to hibachi.
hibachi.
No glass table or chandelier.
That's okay. But at least you get fire food.
Yeah. But we had a good time. And yeah. So thank you, Major, for telling your dad to take me out on a date.
Welcome. Actually good.
Yeah, it's good.
No
So,
fair.
he is funny. What'd you say?
No fair. Because I came up with the idea.
Somebody said you're handsome like daddy.
I am.
Major
Mhm.
it went up here.
Mhm.
Is so cute.
Yes.
But say, Rachel, what's your thoughts on women such as Jessica while using pregnant? So I'm gonna be a little mindful with how I say things because I do have my little baby sitting on my lap.
But she doesn't mean to say something rude, right?
No. So, and I don't think I'm gonna say anything rude. So I think it's sad. First of all, I think it just goes to show you how strong addiction is. I can't say that I've ever met a mother that has used while they were pregnant and thought,
Back there? Good.
God, why am I like, I'm okay with doing this, because I don't know anybody. There's, mothers that I have spoke to, I feel like they have a tremendous amount of guilt.
Is so
smart. What do you tell yourself every morning?
I am.
Every morning, but
I'm brave, I'm smart, and I can do anything.
Yes, every morning he says, I make him tell himself that on the way to school. I guess that's just my personal thoughts. I think it's sad. I think, I'm not judging. I would never judge somebody. I just truly think that it just goes to show you that it is this addiction is so powerful, because what mother wants to be out using, doing things that they wouldn't normally do. I just feel like it's just exactly the guilt does. Yeah, I completely agree. The guilt does keep them.
My sister's over there.
So, and those are just my own personal thoughts. I definitely, and I also feel too, you have to understand, because I know girls that use, then they found out they were pregnant, and the doctor would tell them, do not stop. Like, obviously don't continue to use IV, but now we're going to put you on methadone, or,
What's methadone, Mommy?
It's a medicine.
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Yeah. How about you just know it's a medicine?
Just a special medicine.
Yeah, that's not for everybody. It's a very strong one, and it can be very dangerous. Like anything. No, for anybody, not just a kid. Just like anything in the cabinet, medicine is dangerous, right? So, that's just my thought. But anyhow. Thank you. Somebody asked I think somebody asked if he looks like Major, or if Frank's younger picture looks like Major. I think when they were kids, like when Frank's younger pictures, I definitely see Major in him, but not now. I think, honestly, Frank's daughter Maritza is his twin. She looks just like him. Sadly,
she has some rock solid arms.
I don't want to.
If you're watching,
Sadly, I've come across women in 2 different situations. They had no shame using. Also, dang. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know, like that. To me, I just feel like I haven't. I know that I have. You know, I've been in treatment facilities with women who were pregnant, and you know they were, you know, that's the last place that they wanted to be, and they felt a tremendous amount of guilt for using and finding out that they were pregnant, you know. But you know, I know people have different opinions too. He is sweet.
Who is
you?
I am very.
So
And I'm very funny.
I just pray though that, you know, that something that, you know, medicine maybe can, I don't know. I'm just praying that something happens. Very bottom. It says, it's so sad. It breaks my heart. Yeah.
Who's that person?
That person right there? Paige Garwood. Do you know her? Oh, okay.
I really think because it looks like my grandmother.
Oh.
I mean,
your godmother.
Yes.
Oh, your Titi. Okay. So he said that your picture there looks like his Titi. But that's also his godmother. So she didn't mean to offend you by saying that I don't know how old you are, Paige, but he wasn't saying that you look like your grandmother.
I promise.
You're great.
I promise. I promise.
All right, your time is up. You're done because you only like the marshmallows anyhow. So give me 1 minute, guys. I just am going to.
That makes a bed.
Yes. Give Daddy a kiss.
And then that, please. Goodbye.
What's up, y'all? Just laying down one of my first layers. I'm using some different colors. So I was gonna do it in like just black and white, black and gray, but I decided to use purples instead.
And he is listening to DMX,
So
but we can't
hopefully,
play it.
You know, yeah, hopefully it comes out good.
I'm sure it will. Wait, my big head, Murph? I'm sorry if my big head is blocking. Yeah, it's always, I mean, don't get me wrong. I did not use during my pregnancies. You know, obviously when my older kids were younger, you know, I did use. And, you know, I want to say, like, not necessarily in front of them, but I can't say I didn't go right into the bathroom while they were playing in the next room. You know, I did do stuff that I should have never done. And even that, you know, keeps me like, I still feel guilty for that today. You know, and a lot of people in here know, like, because of my use when my oldest was younger, he's actually going to be 19 on Friday. You know, we don't have the same kind of relationship that I had, you know, with my other kids. So, I mean, we have a good relationship, but it's not your typical, you know, mother-son relationship. You know, and you know, there was a time I had to ask him for forgiveness numerous times. You know, and it wasn't until recently, until I feel like he really forgave me. And even now, like, I think the reason he forgave me is by seeing me do well for so many years. That I had to kind of prove that to him, that I was doing the right thing. So, you know, I'm trying to sit somewhere where you can kind of see. Maybe not that way. Maybe this way. So, but, you know, hey, Sean Mack. How old was he when I got clean? Well, I'll be clean since 2016. So 5 year, he was what? And that time that I, you know, relapsed then was a short time back in 2016 when I relapsed. It wasn't for a long time. It was for a very short time. So like I got clean when he was probably about, hold on 1 second. I'll be right there. He was like 11, 12. So, you know, it took years for him to see me doing well. Yes. Prayers. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to go say his prayers. Did he go potty? So, sorry. We say our prayers at night, which I'm grateful that, you know, I'm able to be here and do that. Hello from Turkey. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see. Let me go back up here. I'm looking for. Oh, okay. So I was addicted to opiates. Was, you know, obviously, you know, heroin was my drug of choice, but any kind of opiates when I was using. So I just want to tell, I don't know if Frank wants me to tell this story, but I'm going to tell it. So the other day we were driving in the car and we like made it was a road trip. We were going to pick up those purses and stuff. And I was dead tired. I was so tired. So I fell asleep in the car and can you hear me, Frank?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was dead asleep. And like literally, I don't know what it was. Something just woke me up. Like, I mean, out of nowhere. Well, I mean, I literally sat up straight up, like wide awake. And I just happened to, I was probably wide awake for maybe 2 minutes. And literally, Frank, it's just one of those straight drives. He was falling asleep at the wheel and almost ran, like he was going into another lane and almost like, hit a tractor trailer to where I was like, Frank, wake up, and he swerved back over. But it was one of those things where it scared the shit out of me. And not only that, but I just felt like, why did I wake up like that? Like I literally like when I tell you I was dead asleep, didn't hear nothing, and something just woke me up. I sat straight up and I was like so alert. And it was like, I just look over and, he was falling asleep and we almost went and hit a tractor trailer. Yes, it was definitely, I believe it was God. I definitely believe that 100%. Like that stuff has happened more than once in our lives. And I just feel like, I don't know, like it was definitely angel, definitely God. Like, because when I tell you, I knew he was tired from the night before. And I even told him, if you get tired, wake me up so I can drive. Cause we were both tired and I should have stayed up, but it scared the crap out of me. And I think it scared the crap out of him too. Am I agreed? Do you agree, Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, I just wanted to share. I don't know why. I just wanted to share that. But stuff has happened like that to us, like on our way a couple years ago, our first time going to Puerto Rico. It was like any kind of holdup that could happen happened. The one person that was going with us, he couldn't find his ID. Then what else happened? I mean, he's like, no, I know my ID was right here. We went back to this guy's house. He was looking. We were like, oh my God, we're going to be late. Like, we're going to have to go soon. Anyhow, he was looking all over for his ID. Then he come back out to the car after searching for it for like 45 minutes, came back out to the car, and the ID was right in the spot that he had already looked. Like, no lie, because we both saw him looking there. And we're like, what the heck? Like, your ID, you looked in there. So anyhow, we were on our way to the airport, and one of those trucks that has all the pipings on the back, it must have, the thing must have broke, and there was those pipings all over. And I just felt like if that wouldn't have happened, we probably would have been right. Don't you think so? That could have I just feel like that was God, like holding us up so that we were not in that car accident. But I always feel like those little things, like when we can't find our car keys or can't find something, and that 100%, like you looked in that spot and it's not there, and then you look again and it's like, damn, like there it is. I always feel like that's God, like either, telling me to slow down. Some people say it's the universe, but for me, it's God, like just telling me to slow down. Like there's a reason why I'm trying to hold you up. Yes, a divine intervention. Absolutely. So, oh, I missed it, Murph. I'm glad. But yeah, anyhow, that's just my belief. I'm not trying to push on anybody else. I just definitely believe that was God. Oh, okay. I see. Well, I agree. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, God, I know God has looked over me, and I'm, you know, I just know there were so many times that in my life, like, that I should not be here. And, you know, that's my belief. So Jessica, I knew what you meant anyhow. He gives you signs and sometimes. Yeah, I definitely feel like I have that. I think it was like in your interview, Audie, where you were saying like that you have ESP where you can just feel things, and it's like you have like that sixth sense. Like I definitely feel like I have that. No, and I'm not apologizing. I mean, I just mean like I'm sorry if that's not what you believe. Like I just feel like, you know, and these are my beliefs, you know, so you know, I definitely agree. Like my struggle is not it's not bad compared to other struggles. Do you see what I'm saying? But sometimes like when you're going through things and I try to think that way, sometimes it doesn't always make me feel better though, in those sense. Does that make sense? Doesn't always make me feel like things are better. That's why every morning I try to remind myself of my like gratitude list. So I'm back here. Yeah, so I think he wanted to play DMX, but we can't do that because of the music on YouTube. They'll cut this off in a minute. Literally. They will shut this down.
What's that?
If we play DMX.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like Murph, when I take Major to school every morning, yeah, he had a picture, like he had a picture to go by of DMX. So so every morning when I take Major to school, we always do like, I make him do like his positive affirmations. We say a morning prayer. So with him, while we say our morning prayer, we include our gratitude list of, you know, we always start off with our thank yous. And, you know, Major says his thank yous and I say my thank yous. Oh yeah, that's definitely good, Pinup Pumpkin. I agree with that. It's definitely because I know sometimes when I am going through my own thing, I can't think about somebody else's struggle because I'm too, you know, I think by nature sometimes, you know, we are selfish people. Right? Yeah, me too. Me too. And it's just like one of those things, like I always try to remind Major, like, because, you know, he's 7. He wants toys every time we go to the store. And he doesn't understand why, you know, he can't get toys every time we go. And, you know, why we can't stop and get him a donut every time we go out. So it's like I have to try to remind him, like, I always try to tell him, like, look at the things that you do have, you know, and tell him, not everybody has those things. Not all kids have a bed to sleep in. Not all kids have a house to live in, you know, and I try to remind him of that at a young age. I want him, and I think he gets it, you know. He definitely gets it. Because I think for us, it's so easy to get caught up in our own day-to-day lives that sometimes we do forget about, Yeah, we say that too. We say through faith and grace, we always say the food in our fridge, the beds that we sleep in, the clothes that we have, our house, our cars. And, I thank God that we're able to work and that we have jobs, I'm not working right now, but, I could go back to work, definitely, we're grateful, right, Gita? I'll never forget the one time we went down under the bridge and there was two kids in the tent with adults. And I mean, what are you going to do? Try to take those children from that person? No, like that could be bad. Somebody could end up losing their life over that. And I remember, I had to report it. I reported it. I'm a mandated reporter, so I had to, I would have done it even if I wasn't a mandated reporter. So I called, I had to report it. I then called the police, told them. Then we even stopped because we saw a police and told them, and they didn't. Basically, they were like, well, that's here and where we're at. They were like, that's not our number one concern right now. So it just literally broke my heart because I'm like, who knows how much longer, those kids are gonna have to be in that situation. Oh, I like that. Am I saying it right? Linzers. I like that. So that to me was really sad, and it really was like, damn, like this shit is no joke. And we were down there too at the same time. Literally, it was like right around the same time. There was like, a nurse also coming down and coughing in that same area. Wasn't that the same time?
Yeah, not too far off.
Yeah, there was a nurse from the hospital, and she had her scrubs on. I mean, I even think she might have even had her badge on. So
yeah, they said she comes every morning.
Yeah, they were saying she comes every morning to cop. She even runs like the unit, of the hospital she works at. And she's down there, getting her fix. And yeah, Ken, I remember I called and I was trying to follow up and nobody could tell me anything because they just couldn't. I just had to report it. So, oh, thanks, Lisa. I wanted to watch that, but I wasn't. It's called Nurse Jackie. I heard about that, like that she's an addict and she's also a nurse, and I knew a lot of functioning addicts in the yeah, right, Murph. I'm telling you, there's a lot of. Listen, it does not discriminate. People always just think like the worst case scenarios with addiction, that it's the people. I want to say the people that are down in Kensington living on the streets. Like it's not. It is not. And that's what I mean. Like it can affect so many people. I'm trying to see like. I'm just watching. But I didn't watch. I don't watch. Well, right now I'm watching 90 Day Fiance on Hulu. Yeah, Linda, I feel like I mean, I definitely feel like, that's hard. That's hard, your mom not being around. But, definitely trying to, have them be grateful for the things that they have. But that's like, I can't even imagine what that's like because I always had my mom. I miss what she said. Hold on. We as society have to really change, yes, how we view addiction, and big pharma needs to be held accountable. I completely agree. I feel like that's the one thing, that when Frank started doing YouTube and when he first started, doing interviews, that was why, it was one of the reasons was to just to show everybody like that too, that they're human beings, that just because you're living on the street and you're an addict and you're out doing all types of things to get another one, like that you're still a person. Like, do you know how many times like we went down there and it was like, oh, I was a doctor and I came from this. It's like, damn, like this shit can happen to anybody. um Anybody. So it just, and you just never know. And like people, I feel like too, because I will never forget, there was a girl that I knew, and at this time in my life I was young, but I was using. And when she was one of my good friends, but she didn't understand addiction, she didn't understand why I was getting high. Why do you like it? And I will never forget, like, she wanted to do it. And at that time, I was like, okay, Grant, you have to remember, I was 15 at the time. Okay. So I didn't know any better. So I'm doing it myself. I gave it to her to do too, it's like here, here. And I remember she was like, no, she tried it. She's like, I didn't like it. And she never touched it again. And I truly feel like she just wasn't an addict. She didn't have an addictive personality. She was never addicted to anything. Like, just wasn't. Titan.
Is he sleeping?
Yeah. So our dog is under the table growling like hard, but he's dead asleep. So, but I feel like there are people out there like that. The same thing. Like if you get an opiate from the doctor, there's some people that just take it or they don't like the way it makes them feel, and they just don't. They're just not that tight. They don't have that addictive personality where you guys could hear Titan growling. That's funny. There's some people that just don't have it, where me, I mean, I don't know. I did it the first time and I was done. Like literally, I was like, I want to do this every day. I love how this makes me feel, and I was young. I was really young. Right, Tina? Yeah, I bet your mom was like, damn. Like, yeah, I know. Cause that's kind of like what my grandparents did to my uncle. He gave him like a cigarette thinking that he would never want to smoke again. Like it's going to make him sick. After that, he's buying cigarettes, wanting to, stealing cigarettes. So thanks, Justin. Yeah, he's back there painting. Yeah, Lindsay. Honestly, like I feel like if you're the type that thinks you might love everything, so you don't do it because you're scared, I feel like you probably would. I feel like that's just you probably would. But I actually So I'll just kind of share a little bit without going into. So today, my 15-year-olds went for their regular yearly physical at the doctor's and stuff. And while we were going, I had just started a conversation up with them, and I was talking to them about, like as you get older, you'll have to get a pap smear, and without going into too much, because I said when when I was their age, I said when I was your age, I said I like got my first one, and they kind of like looked, they were like, oh my God, no, we're not doing that. So anyhow, but then they were like, well, then we went to the doctor, and she said, no, like you don't have to have that now. They're not doing it until you're like 25. So, that's fine. And I was like, okay. And they're like, well, why did you get one? And I was like, girls, I literally had your brother at 16, So then it was like turned into kind of like just talking about, having that conversation with your daughters, but it ended up turning into that, and it turned into talking about drugs, and it turned into talking about everything, which at first it was like uncomfortable, but I'm glad that we ended up having those talks, because I feel like it brought me to, because I feel like sometimes we don't even know like what our kids know, like we don't even know their thinking on things, or like what we think, maybe they don't know stuff, or maybe they do know stuff, or they're miseducated, because my thing is I always want my kids to be educated. So the one good thing with that was I was able to at least educate my daughters on things that they thought that they knew, that it wasn't accurate. It's just kind of like what their friends told them. So, with those, I'm glad that we were able to go out and like be, and it definitely was different because it was just me and them, where, Frank wasn't around, where I know that they would never have talked about things like that. But it was something that it's just kind of like one of those things where it led into one thing, led into another. And they did start asking me a little bit more about like, my drug use. And they've never really like asked me those things. And it was like hard because I was ashamed, but I ended up telling them, and they had to fill out a survey, a survey question. And it said, have you ever drove with somebody who was high or drunk? And they both looked at me as they were filling it out. And I was like, just put no. I said, because obviously, but they were, making a joke about it. But they're good girls. And I'm glad that, it's just funny because like I said, things that I thought maybe they knew, they didn't know, or it wasn't accurate. Okay, so you're 50. Okay. Yeah, and honestly, they had talked to me about something like, the kids at school, like kind of like what they do. And I definitely feel like it's different from when I was in school. I feel like when I was in school, like, I feel like it was almost cool to do those things.
Yeah, 100%.
It was cool to like get high. It was
Being
cool.
bad.
Yeah, like it was definitely
Now
cool.
It's definitely not.
Right. And that's one thing that we were talking about. Because they like I said, because I was telling them, like when I was your age, like it was cool to be bad. It was cool to smoke. It was cool to drink. It was, and I'm like, with them, it's not cool. It's like definitely so different. It's a different generation. It's a different crowd. I don't know. Well, let me just speak for them and where they're at. So, and I'm grateful for that. Like they were talking about where they want to go to college, which did you know that they want to go to college in Miami?
Miami.
So they want to go to college in Miami, which I don't know how I'm going to do that. Oh, congratulations on your 8 years. Heroin free for 8 years. Congratulations. So, you know, but I think too, like if we lived in Kensington, you know, if we lived in Kensington, you know, it might be different though. You know, it might still kind of be like cool. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Because like even when Frank and I go down there, oh my God, we saw a kid who he's always out down there. Hey, Barn, how are you? He's always out down there. He's young. So Frank is doing a painting of DMX. So he thought it was Wednesday and I was going to be doing Women's Wednesday. So he was, you know, playing this and I was like cleaning, doing my own shit. And he's like, okay, well, are you ready to get on? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, he does have a good soul. He is a good guy. Just came from another job interview. You got the job. Good job. So wait, are you going to be like doing 2 jobs, Barn? Or are you switching jobs? Because I get it. You know, you need to work, but you never want to. I feel like you never want to completely burn yourself out to where you're just burnt out. But yeah, I'm proud of you. Look at how much your life has changed. Like literally. Like it's crazy because like on here, you know, I know all you guys, but like to know Barn and like see his life change and like, you know, him meeting heaven through YouTube, like through this community, you know, he has met heaven, you know, they are now together and, you know, they have a wonderful family, having a baby, like, okay, you're switching jobs. Oh, good. More money and it's closer. I'm happy for you. Do you think you will have any more children? What's the answer to that, Frank?
No.
Hell no. We do not want to have any more babies. I know. My nose, I'm sorry. My nose is so stuffed up.
Oh,
and
shit.
I cannot take allergy medicine. I can't. I cannot. I will literally, I'm no good. No good. I'm so tired. Even the non-drowsy, I can't do it. Wait, Upper Darby.
It's next to Philly.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's like not that far, right?
From Philly?
Okay. Is one of us getting fixed? Okay, Jessica, if I take it at bedtime, I can't get up in the morning. I cannot. So the one time and I do have allergies. Yeah, I have a vaporizer actually in our room right now. I was so congested and just my allergies were bothering me so bad. And I had Frank bring me Claritin at my job because I was so, so bad that by lunchtime, I couldn't even keep my eyes open. I was like, do you know everybody's going to be thinking I'm getting high over here? Because I was like falling asleep, charting. Like I was a mess. I was like, never again. Boil hot water, put a towel. You know what? I have done that. I've done it with the dishwasher, actually. Like when the dishwasher is snip, snip, surprise me. So, Haley, I used to call the doctor and I would make him appointments to go get vasectomies, and he wouldn't go. Like, to the point that I wasn't allowed to even make any more appointments for him, because they would call him and say, "Are you coming into your vasectomy appointment?" I just thought maybe if he would show up that he would get it done. But anyhow, he never did. Still doesn't have it done. She said, I saw a doctor, report about a doctor who does vasectomies. His name is Dr. Dick Chop. For real. Like, that's his true name.
Yeah, well.
You know what? It's from the fan is on, and we had the windows open, and our neighbor was mowing the grass. So I know that's why I'm stuffed up.
And you've been doing powder all day.
Okay, I have not. Because somebody will say something.
Yeah.
So, Honda Mommy. So I don't have them here. The bags.
The bags?
Yeah,
No,
because
they
you don't
are.
have. Wait, yeah, you have social media now.
I brought the bags.
You have social media now, right, Honda Mommy? Yeah, because she's on there. I won't say your Facebook name, but I do. I know that I can. I can. I'm trying to think. Frank and one of us
If you
could.
want, I'll go get them.
Okay, you want to go get them?
If you want me to.
Oh, that AJP. Listen. I did the neti pot, and I've tried. What? A fake noddle? What is that? What's a fake noddle? What do you call a fake? Yeah, but you know what, Lindsay? Every time they say, even if they say non-drowsy, I still get, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It just makes me drowsy. Yeah, if you want, I mean, I can show them. It's up to you. I will. And then at night, my mouth gets so dry because I have to sleep with a mouthpiece. And Frank makes fun of me for it, but I have to. Wait, what's wrong with my chin? Rachel's chin. Yeah, so I actually sleep with a mouthpiece for my jaw. But and then my mouth is so dry. No, I don't snore.
She does.
No, I don't. Yes, Craig. I grind my teeth bad. Really, really, really bad. So bad to where I have grinded my jaw down to where I am so much bone on bone that I have to have a total joint replacement on my right side of my jaw. So I went the other week down to Philly to my doctor's, and I'm supposed to schedule it. They wanted to schedule it now, but I don't want to heal over the summer. I don't want to have to heal from that kind of surgery over the summer. So I'm going to have the surgery in the fall. So that's like, I don't even want to talk about it. But anyhow. Yeah, I don't know. And you know what? I mean, obviously, like, I know, like, I have a tolerance for things. I mean, I did, but I don't have no kind of tolerance for allergy medication. Don't take Benadryl, nothing. I can't. Okay, I'll try that. I had. How are you and your husband? Oh, thank you. We're doing good. How are you, Rocky Pac-Man? So you can both get surgery, right? Cray, that's what I'm saying. He can get his vasectomy and I can get my jaw done. So local honey? Huh. Oh, thank you, Rising. So I actually, I have your book sitting under our TV. So yeah, TMJ it's like one of those things that you just don't think about unless you have it. So it's the one good thing is I don't have a lot of pain right now. So I'm like I go through like these phases where I'll be in a lot of pain for a couple weeks and then it kind of like relaxes, I guess. And then I feel pretty good and then so just freight graffiti. Not that I know of. I mean, he has on paintings, but have you ever done graffiti? Like an actual
When I was young.
when he was young. Rachel, for your mother. Oh yeah, wait. Actually, I saw that for dry mouth. There's actually stuff there's stuff right at Walmart that you can get like a mouth rinse. So local honey helps. Does it have? I'm guessing because of the pollen with the bees. Am I right? And that because it has to be your local. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because that's why they're saying local honey. Okay. What's he drawing? He's doing of DMX. He has. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I actually just was talking to my daughter today, and thank you, Tapascape. I hope I'm saying that right. I really butcher everybody's name. I don't know if you can see much right now because, he's like sitting in front of it, but he's like, I don't know. That looks like an ear. Okay. High doses of vitamin C. Are you going to auction it off or keep it?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah. So when are they doing a service for him?
I haven't seen anything yet, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't really watch TV.
Yeah, he is concentrating. The only times I ever see is put his AirPods in, or when he's mowing the grass, working out, or really concentrating on something. Right? Like he's not even talking to me.
That's it.
Can you make prints to buy? How was date night? Yeah, we talked about earlier, so it was nice. It was nice. Major was on here earlier, and he was so cute because he's actually the one who was like, wouldn't it be nice if my dad took you out on a fancy date? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, you should go ask him if he'll take me out. He's like, so he ran back, and it said to Frank, can you take my mom on a date or whatever? And then he came out. He's like, I hope it's like with, chandeliers and a glass table and you guys can be so fancy. He goes, you can just tell me all about it when you get home. I was like, damn, he's so funny. Yeah, he is cute. The shop address with is Honda Mommy gonna put it up? So actually, at the shop, he has all those paintings. Well, most of the paintings that he has in there are public service as well, just no dates. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Brooke, because I wasn't sure. Honestly, y'all, I'm so glad Mercy's still sleeping. Major's asleep. My house is a mess, but I'm working on it. Major is 7. Major is 7. Yeah, Major said that. He was so funny. So, wait, let me just check something here. My contacts are so dry because Frank has this fan on.
I was gonna say you could actually turn it down, or
I might have just turned it off.
yeah, that's fine.
Oh. Because yeah, so I'm like that. I stress out when my house is a mess. And right now, I don't know. Good night, James Smith. Appreciate it. Yeah, schools are open here. So I don't know why, but I get really bad anxiety when my house isn't. Girl, like we are literally saying the same thing as you're saying it. I get really bad anxiety when my house is a mess. I don't know why, but I do. I still have not found like a coping mechanism that completely helps my anxiety. I wish I did. I have different ones, but sometimes it's like my anxiety just gets too bad and it's just so. Yeah, Major is gang gang. Yeah, is that what it is? Is that why? Is that because you feel like that's the only control you have? Because I know, like I used to say that. I mean, I would literally stay up till like 3 o'clock cleaning. I even thought about it earlier, like, damn, maybe if I could just stay up all night cleaning the house and then kind of just take it easy tomorrow. But then I know I'm gonna be miserable tomorrow. So, but I feel like I don't know. I just have some it's some anxiety, a little OCD. And my house too is like, I feel like it's kind of like me. Like I try to keep it nice looking, but literally if you open up my cabinets, everything's a fucking mess. Like I have everything just shoved in there. I just want to make it look as good as it can on the outside. But really, I just literally like
that buzzing.
Does that make sense though? Like I try to do that with myself. Like I'll try to put makeup on to look,
Like
try to do my hair to look nice. I try to wear clothes that look nice. But really on the mess, I'm a mess. It's a mess. Like, and that is exactly, now that I'm thinking about it, that's exactly how my house is. Literally. Dirty dishes in the oven, like literally just shoving, like my closet's like that. My closet's kind of a mess.
Oh, our closet's fucked up.
It is. It is.
Not mine.
That's because he don't even, listen, he doesn't even go in his closet. He doesn't go in there. He wears the same 3 outfits and that's it. So he has no reason to go in his closet. He doesn't even know what's in his closet. I've been getting rid of clothes in his closet, and he doesn't even know it.
Bro.
No, but I just wanted to see what you'd say. Because I could, and you wouldn't even notice.
Probably.
So, yeah, after show is at Barnes, ATG TV. So, yeah. It's just kind of like, damn, that's just who I am. That's just how my house is. And then my sister-in-law was like telling me about that show on Netflix to like get organized. I'm like, I got such a mess. I wouldn't even know where to start. I can't watch that show. Oh my God, I'll be thinking about now I got to clean my closets out and my drawers in there. Like I literally, I can't do that. I just want it to look nice when you walk in and you see it. That's how I want it to look. But like Frank, he'll like throw all his shit on the table, and then it drives me nuts to the point that I just like have to shove it in a drawer because I can't stand to look at it anymore. But I kind of feel like, I feel like maybe a lot of people do that. I hope. I saw one person, 2 people maybe. Okay. Corey, Rachel, I see you do it too. Okay, good. Good. Okay, Janetti says he thinks the majority of the people get down like that. Oh, Tara, yeah, no, I have no problem throwing a clothes, like getting rid of clothes. I'm like the type of person I'm like, well, maybe I might wear that. I might, or it doesn't fit me, and I'm like, well, I could possibly fit into that again, knowing that I haven't worn it since before I had my twins. And now they're 15, so I'm probably never gonna wear it. But sometimes I just have to be like, I'm done, I'm over it, and then I just start getting rid of shit. Yeah, right, Tina? Like, let me look good on the outside because you're feeling a mess on the inside. Okay, yes, men are so messy.
Shit.
Frank, he thinks he's not, but he's the only person in this house who thinks that he's not. Because, I mean, he is.
Absolutely not.
We're just not even going to talk about it. And they are messy. You know. Is that what are they? I didn't know what these were called. She just said.
What?
I don't know. It's in Spanish. My buns. Honestly, okay, I will tell you, I have lived with all women, in like different facilities, halfway houses, and women are nasty. They are nasty. They really are. I will say that. And if you ever go into a women's restroom, like, nasty. Yeah, that's what I've always called them, space buns. Right, Shanna?
What's it called?
Space buns.
Space bun?
Space buns.
What's that?
How my hair is. Space
see.
buns.
Those 2 little chunky doing?
Chun-Li, is that what you said?
Yeah. That's what they remind me of.
Literally, though, I remember living in my first halfway house, and I just would be like, I love the women, but some women just, I don't know, they just.
Tell her about the girl with the plunger.
I was gonna, but I thought maybe it was too much.
No.
So she said, ask Frank to pronounce it. Okay, wait, can you put it on again so I can like take a picture and send? I don't know how to say it. The bun, because she said you'll be able to pronounce it. So I'm gonna tell you a little story, and it's a little gross, but I was living in a halfway house in Harrisburg, and it was 3 floors. So on the second floor, second floor, that's where, like, I don't know, kind of, there was a lot more rooms on the second floor. And there was like our med room. So while we were getting meds, we would line up in the hallway and, okay, Monitos. Monitos.
Huh?
Monitos.
Bonitas?
Yes, Monitas. Okay. So we were all like lined up and we like there's this horrible smell. Like it smelled like shit. We're like, what the fuck? Like something smells like shit. Something smells like shit. No lie. One of those women, now mind you, we're all in the med line. So it was somebody that was going to the bathroom while we were all on that same floor because it didn't smell like shit at first. It started smelling like shit. There was a lady, she literally shit on the floor and she put a plunger over top of it. Right? Like, I don't know, like right next to the toilet. Like, I don't know why, like what the point of that was. Like, you couldn't use the bathroom. It was right next to the toilet. Like, you had to shit on the floor and then you stuck the plunger over it. And like, it was so nasty, you know, and we were like, first of all, nobody wants to, who's going to be like, oh, well, I did that because now I got to clean it up. Nobody, you know, and I was like, thank God I live on the third floor because this shit is not my problem. Literally. Yeah, it was a shitty situation. So it was so nasty though. It was just, just like those kind of things. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I mean, I don't know what that was about. You know, and you, who was more stable? Well, listen though, the thing is like you kind of had to be a little stable to be in that house. Wait, nobody owned up to it. Nobody owned up to it. But I think we all kind of knew like who it was. I mean, there was only so many people. Yes, Tina, listen, I worked at a Good night, Lisa. Thanks for joining us.
Good night, Lisa.
Yeah, literally so nasty. I remember my mom had a restaurant, bar, hotel, like growing up. And I remember the one time walking in that and the same thing. Somebody had smeared shit on the wall in the ladies' room.
In the ladies'
In the
room?
ladies' room. Like who just thought they were gonna pick it up and then, you know, let me just rub it on the wall and
That's fucking disgusting.
like who does that? I don't get it. She said, I like how you guys talk so openly.
Huh?
It's probably too much. I see we're losing people on the chat. Chat's going down 182, 176, 165.
I let you drive for
Yes, it is always the women's. It's always the women's.
What?
It's like there's always like nasty in the women.
Can you see it so far or no?
Oh my God, yes. But it's upside down.
It is.
I thought that was an ear, but I was like, damn, that looks a little low. Prison stories. It's not a prison story. It's a rehab story. Let's get it.
Same shit.
So Murph says he wants to buy it. Yeah, it does. He's good. They said that's awesome. Yeah, it's so sad. like I know, like, you know, it happens. People die every day from addiction, and it's so sad because it doesn't have to happen. But you know, like Frank and I were talking, and I was like, he was one artist. He put all his vulnerabilities out there.
Yeah, he didn't care about money.
Right. He didn't.
He never thought he was better than anybody.
Definitely. So hey, Don Diva. I cannot. I have been thinking about Prince. He passed away April 21st. Oh, I didn't realize that.
What?
That Prince passed away April 21st.
I wanted to do a painting of him too.
Yeah.
This purple color.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know, would be dope to do like a piece for Prince.
Frank's doing well. He's doing well. Okay. Kel, so wait, she wants to see the purses then tomorrow, she said.
Okay.
I want to see what I want. Wait, Kels, are you still on here? I wanted to ask her a question, actually. Okay, so she is. So, Queen Kels, how long have you and Murph been together?
Who?
Yeah, I know Murph.
Who?
Murph.
Wait. What did I ask them?
I asked how long they've been married.
Who?
Kels, Queen Kels, and Murph.
Oh.
I just wanted to. Okay, so since 2002. Okay. Oh wow, you guys have been married for a minute.
Oh yeah, they got.
So can I just ask you guys something, if you don't mind? And I just don't want you to feel.
Well, it seems like you're gonna ask.
I am.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay. We've been married since 2013. Oh, okay. But you've been together 19 years. Wow. So, and maybe other people know, but are you guys both in recovery as well? I'm throwing it out here on live though, Murph. So I feel I don't wanna neither of us are in recovery. Okay. Wow. I think that's awesome though, that you both are like so with it. Like, wow, I didn't know that. I think that's awesome. Like, you both are so supportive. Like, for neither one of, do you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot. Okay. Got you, Kels. Yeah, they definitely are an awesome couple. I just yeah, you guys definitely do. I guess I don't know why, and I guess I just thought like maybe one of you was in recovery, like, or because sometimes like for a couple to both be so supportive, and neither one of them be in recovery, and both so understanding of it.
Wait.
Like usually, and maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, neither one of them are in recovery?
Right.
Yeah, you try to give Merce dope fiend, huh?
No. Don't
She
take it
tried to
that
have you
way.
with motherfucking a
No,
needle in
I
your
just
arm and a
thought-
pipe in your mouth.
No,
Merce.
I really just, you know what?
Damn,
Because I
that's
guess.
fucked up.
Just. I'm sorry. I did not mean it like that.
Damn,
A
Merce.
lot of people. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna see what Murph said. Yeah, right? Okay, see, he says a lot of people think I am because of how supportive I am.
Yeah.
And I really thought that because I know that they're like, you know, Jessica, you know, her family, has gone through it with addiction. And she has put that out there. And I definitely, usually though, with like couples, I feel, you know, like, I definitely feel like usually like it's like one or the other has gone through it. So they're okay, Murph, he buried his best friend and his stepbrother. I'm sorry. You know, I guess I don't want to offend you, you know, but I guess I just was curious because I didn't really know, and not that it's none of my business, and you guys could have told me that and I would have been okay. But yeah, I know, Frank, always trying to make me look stupid, but I wasn't trying to be like that. But I just
my fault, man. No disrespect.
Yeah, I just felt like I think that's like,
So
I think that's awesome though, that you guys are both.
Yeah, me too.
Because I really don't know
either,
too many
to keep it 100.
couples.
I'm grinding you up, but I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Like,
see?
honestly, we've never sort of discussed it. I just
right, and I guess
sort of assumed so.
I guess the only reason I thought was because I feel like you guys are both so understanding. Do you see? And like I see, because
100%. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, seriously, it really is. Really is.
That's dope.
And I definitely, you know, I appreciate everybody in here because it's like, you know, a lot of people, I don't know. I think sometimes a lot of people, they don't get it, you know, or they don't understand it. I don't want to say they just don't get it, but they truly don't understand it.
And I think they don't care to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, like they were saying, it has affected their lives. So like they have lost loved ones, and a lot of, you know, think about it. A lot of people in here.
There's nobody.
I don't know one person in here that hasn't been affected, obviously, by addiction. Yeah. Because even like people that have come on and have said, wait, who? Oh, wow. Tina, she donated $20 for the Purple Prince paint supplies. So thank you, Tina. So you have to do that one next, Frank. Tina gave $20 for the Purple Prince. Let me just see what Murph says. We did one in Dabble, just never did heroin. But I've lived in Kensington my whole life. I bet you have. You lived in Kensington your whole life, Murph. Yeah, I guess I'm sorry. I hope I did not. Yeah, you guys definitely do rock. Like I literally, you know, appreciate you both. Like both. Yes, and Murph does have a channel in here. I guess I just didn't know that I hope I didn't. I know you guys said like I didn't offend you. I hope that I really didn't. But okay, good. I'm glad, Murph. I do not want to offend you guys. Right, Lindsay. Okay, yeah, and I get that. All right, Tina. Yes, it's the only sickness you get yelled at for having. Right.
What's that?
Addiction.
Oh yeah.
You know, because like I always say, like I'm an addict, you know, and me using drugs is just a symptom of me being an addict. like I truly believe, and this is my own thoughts is, I definitely believe that I have a disease of addiction. I believe that addiction is a disease. And, just part of me being that, because like I get addicted to, Frank does. He's definitely an addict to the fullest, it's not always just with drugs. Like he's very obsessive and compulsive. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like he definitely, I mean, when he wants to do something, like he is so obsessive about it. I mean, obsessive. I can't even describe it better than that. Yeah, it does come in many forms. That's why I just feel like I'm still an addict. It's just, I'm not using drugs anymore, but I still definitely, I get addicted to other things. Yeah, I completely agree, Kels. Trying to see what he's. He flipped it upside down. That's why, Cheryl.
What happened?
She said, why does it look opposite from how he started?
Yeah.
It's like when Major was over here, he's like, how come I'm waving this hand and this hand?
Yeah. It's with when you do portraits or anything, I learned that if you flip them upside down, your brain and your eyes don't look at it like it's a face. You just see it as a whole bunch of different shapes. You know what I mean? Like if you try to draw a whole face, it's very hard to do. But if you flip it upside down, it doesn't look at it like a face. It looks at it like shapes. So it makes it so much easier to do with anything, because that's with art. That's what everything is shapes. Everything we see is made up of shape. It's just different shapes. You know what I mean? So when we flip something upside down that we're painting, it doesn't look like a face. It looks more like shapes, So you can see his, his nose, the shape of his head.
No artist. That's good.
You can see it little by little.
Yeah, you can definitely see it.
Once I start adding this next color, it comes together, and then when I put the black, that's when it really, really comes together, and it looks like it just appears out of nowhere once you add the black. It looks dope. What time is it?
You too.
Oh, it's all right. Let me use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
And then I'll be right back. Thank y'all for hanging out too. Where did I actually learned that technique from a book. It was called Painting with the Left Side of Your Brain. And it taught different little tricks to
right, Haley?
Yeah, what?
Same.
Well, listen, everything. All right, so you know how we look at the clouds and you'd be like, oh, that's a face. Or you look at mashed potatoes and you'd be like, that's a face. Or you look at trees and be like, that's a face. We do that as a way of identifying faces to identify danger. That's in our brain, ingrained in our brain subconsciously since back in like caveman days. So we recognize a face and we recognize danger if somebody was hiding. So when we stop looking at stuff as a face and start looking at as shapes, it makes it so much easier to do.
Bid starts at 200.
Let's go. Run it up.
You're funny.
All right. I'm going to use the bathroom.
Okay. So I don't.
It'll.
I want to get a drink, but I'm too scared to walk by it. Like I'll knock it over. Right, Haley?
Not you.
She's like, nope. Sorry, still confused here.
Is that Haley the one that fucking broke Major's heart earlier?
Yeah.
Is that the same Haley?
Yeah, that's her.
That broke my son's heart?
Yeah.
Seems like you two are getting along.
We really are.
Yeah, I think. After she fucking broke Nathan's heart deep down, he cried himself.
How's
to
the
sleep.
turtle doing? He's like, I could see. He's like,
Oh no. Uh-oh. Scooby Dooby doo.
somebody said I saw faces in the trees when I did acid back in the day.
Hmm?
She said I saw faces.
Is that
Yeah. Zip code to the shop is 17847. Here, my baby just got up. Let me go get her. Can you bring me another pair of open foot pajamas? Dad. Say hi. Really? We were born to see backwards? Here she is. Just getting her bubba. I feel bad. I put her in there with her bottle and I know it's a lot for y'all. How often? Frank usually goes down literally almost every weekend. Once in a while he'll skip a weekend, but not too often. This weekend I think he's going down Sunday, but I can't. I think he's gonna be going down. You want to put it on her? Bring her right back. Here. Oh, my daughter's gonna change her. She's trying to get out of her chore. So she said, so yeah, she actually just started taking a couple steps. I was gonna, I have it literally got it on video. I got it on video. Like she was walking to my daughter. She kept trying, and then I had the like my phone ready, and she walked to my other daughter. Yeah, definitely, Murph. I think we should like double date. Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Do a double date. I think that would be fun. Right, Sean Mack? She is getting a lot of hair. She used to be such a little baldy. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but she was pretty bald. She's so funny. I don't know. She's cutting teeth. She just got another tooth, and she has been just wants me to hold her all the time, which isn't. That's kind of how she acts all the time, anyhow. Well, you know what, Tara? It's funny because her, right, Barn? Yeah, we'll have to come out there and do a triple date. Yeah, me too, Honda Mommy. I love her. I love her hair wraps. I love them. She's getting like her own little personality. Sometimes she'll want to leave them on. She rips them off her head. Yeah, I do remember you telling to do Little Murph. Do you guys remember? I don't know if y'all remember Major giving up the gender. When we were on live, he was like, I can't wait to have a sister. And then he was like, I don't know if you guys remember. It's so funny because like so many people call her Baby Do. Aww. My daughter was like, oh, if if I help you with Mercy, can I get out of doing my chore tonight? Say hi, Brittany.
Hi, Merce.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Maybelline, I'm happy for you too, for sure. What, are you talking? Say hi. Say hi. Right, I liked mornings with Mercy too, and then, people are mean. People are so mean. Like, they were literally talking shit about mornings with Mercy. Like, they'd be like, why does he have to put his daughter on there? Like, I was just like, damn. I got so discouraged by some people's comments that it was like to the point I was like, I'm not even going to be on it anymore. I just don't even care. Now I'm like, you know what? Like, what other people think of me is literally none of my business. And I just don't even care. And I would always say that. But sometimes after seeing it and like seeing people say stuff, it's like, damn, like, I don't know. Like, who can say that about a baby? Like, if you don't want to see a baby or you don't want to see me or you don't want to see my husband, like, just keep scrolling. Go somewhere else. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why you have to leave a mean comment. Like, I don't understand people. But anyhow, that's literally, like, I just feel like, you know what? It's none of my business. None of my business.
Listen, guys, anybody that invests in the stock market or cryptocurrency, go buy Dogecoin, DOGE coin. Go buy it. If anybody invests, go buy it. It's a penny stock, so it's only like right now it's at like 12 cents, but it was at 3 cents or 4 cents like 2 months ago, and just in the past like 24 hours, it's already went up 6 cents, which doesn't sound like a lot.
Come on, Brandon.
But when you think of it, yeah.
Where's Dada?
When you think of it, it just doubled in price. So go buy it, Dogecoin. All right. But if you lose your money, don't be pissed at me.
How many shares to buy?
I got thousands of them. I got like 13,000 Dogecoin. So go buy it. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I listen, and I'm even like mad at myself how mad I was, like, or how upset I was over it. Like, because I'm 35, mother, wife with my own shit. Like, why do I care? Thanks for putting that on there, Mark. Why do I care what other people say? Thanks, sorry. I just ripped it on your mouth. But I do. And yeah, it is. It's like one of those things where it's like you can say it. You can say it doesn't bother you, but Major was singing that song the other day, or not singing the song, but saying that saying, sticks and stones will break my bone. He was like, they must have been doing it at school. Thank you, Murph. And he was like, but names will never hurt me. And I was like, you know what? That's not true. I told him, I said, that is not true. I said, you know what? Names do hurt. People are hurtful, and what people say, Hope I will ask him. I'm not sure. But, and that's what I told Major. I'm like, words do hurt. So don't let that saying make you feel bad when somebody else hurts your feelings. Because, that's not correct. And like I said, I'm 35 and I can still let what other people say bother me. But I have to remember, like, their opinion of me or what they say of me is really, it's not my problem. And I really shouldn't care. Because at the end of the day, it's my job to like me. It's not their job to like me. It's my job to like me, you know? So I don't know if that makes any, and I really let it get to me, you know, like I said, I really did. Like I stopped doing Women's Wednesdays. I wouldn't get on live. I wouldn't get on because I was, you know, I was hurt. But like I said, I had to get out of my own, I had to get out of that mindset. Like, why would I let somebody who doesn't know me for nothing, at the end of the day, they don't know me for nothing, bother me, you know, about what they say? Or judge me because I wear the makeup that I wear. You know, like, why? Oh, they wouldn't know what you use for stocks.
I use Charles Schwab, and I also use Robinhood.
So Charles Schwab and Robinhood. Yeah, you know, and you know, like I said, like it's not their job to like me. It's my job to like me. So yeah, and it is called. What do you mean, Carrie? That I have low self-esteem, or they do? Because honestly, I think it kind of goes both. You know, I feel like if you have good self-esteem, and you're happy with your own self, you just don't go around trying to hurt other people.
Yeah.
You know, you just don't do that. Like, that's just not somebody who's living a happy life and are happy where they're at and happy for them.
Yeah.
They just don't try to just go around and just I'm just going to say something to hurt somebody else.
I think we understand the power of that energy and don't want to put it out there because we know it's going to.
Oh, yeah. And they, you know, and I struggle. I do. I definitely struggle with low self-esteem. I feel like a lot of that has to, thank you. But look at that, you know,
Oh, baby.
because that's all that really matters, you know. But like,
She's
you know, I definitely struggle with but that's something I work on a daily basis. You know, and there are times that I like myself and I feel good about myself, and there's times I go through it that I don't. But you know, some of that has to do with, I don't know, you know, just, you know, being a woman. I think, you know, we all go through things, but you know, but I think at the end of the day, I just have to be the best person that I can be, you know, and everybody can just be the best person that they can be. You know, this is not like any competition. I have to remember myself. I have to remind myself of that. This is not a competition. I'm not in competition with anybody. I just need to be the best person that I can be. The healthiest person I can be, the nicest person, you know, the best person, the best version of myself. So, but yeah, definitely, I definitely love positive affirmations. For me, I'm a true believer. God loves you and your family. So, thank you, Audie. I appreciate that. You know, right, Murph? Yeah, your only competition should be yourself, you know, because, you know, how can I compete with somebody else? You know, like and vice versa. Like, that should never be, it should never be like that. And honestly, I definitely feel like, this is my own thought, I feel like society has set women up, and I can't speak on a man, so I'm not going to do that. But I don't want to take anything away from them by saying this. But I definitely think society has set women up to compete with one another. You know, like, and I just feel like that's not good. You know, like I would like to give examples, but, you know, just like, even like with men, you know, like, you know, with women, like women that are fighting over a man, like a man, you know, in this day and age, it's like, I feel like it's more accepted sometimes that, oh, like a man cheats and that women are supposed to, I don't know, like to oh, well, like women are okay being like a side piece and like, you know, like I feel like that's not okay. That women should, you know, we're better than that. And I feel like, you know, we as women need to change that, you know, and I'm not saying that I've never, you know, fell victim to that, because I have. And this was, you know, just my own experiences and things that I had gone through with, you know, my ex and stuff like that. And I feel like, wait, we got weddings that dress to impress people. Other women. Yeah, you know, and I just feel like I said, stop trying to pull my earring. So yeah, you're right, Tina. You definitely do have to put positive out to get positive back. I completely agree. I completely agree. Yeah, Ken, I agree with that too. Like what people see on TV, and like my husband tells me that all the time. He's always like, stop watching that bullshit. Like, but sometimes it is just for entertainment, but there are times like that, you know. Oh my gosh, yes, Tara. Sorry. I literally, that is so true. And that's exactly like when I was just saying about that you're 100% right. And they say like one negative can literally out 100 positives. So like we could hear 100 compliments about ourselves. One person says something negative, that's what we heard. That's what we heard. You know, and that is our puppy. Thank you. I didn't even know you could. Oh, the baby. I thought you were talking about my dog, which used to look at your pup. Oh, I'm so sorry. Because Brina's sitting in the back. But part 4 of the jail story.
I'll definitely get on it.
You heard that? We'll definitely get on that.
I have a couple videos that I have to drop this week. But I will definitely get on it.
Oh, you can see Raina.
Tell her, and sometimes for me, like those, especially that situation, you know, that's like it's a little embarrassing. You know what I mean?
For what? For you?
Yeah, telling that story.
Oh yeah. About your jail story?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if, you know, some things just aren't for everybody. Oh, thank you, Amy. And thank you. I don't know. I know Frank was talking, so I didn't. There was a person on here that said, I just discovered you guys an hour. Just discovered this channel an hour ago. You both are spreading so much positivity and love. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. What they said, they just stopped, so?
Yeah, an hour ago.
Well, welcome.
They just, yeah, welcome. Exactly, welcome. Yeah, at first, you know, it was definitely, Frank's definitely more open, I feel like, than I am, but I think I've became more open. I think I'm open to people that are just around, but not to like alive. But damn it, Mercy. So he's definitely more open, and don't throw it, be nice. So at first when, you know, he was sharing stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, I could never do that. And here I am talking about all types of stuff. Oh, the serial killer. You still have that one thing from that. Raina, what are you doing? Is there like food on that? I remember you telling us that, Audie. Is that your puppy? Aw. Nice. I don't know. You guys can't see, but Titan and Mercy are. Who is Frank paint? Oh, he's painting DMX. Oh, I did not see what Chanel put. Sorry, sometimes I cannot read the comments. Never take a second for granted. I'm 64 years old and was married for 32 years and lost my honey in 08 in my life. Oh, dang. I'm so sorry. That is so sad. Yeah, I honestly, the other night we were talking. What were we talking about, Frank? And we are saying about like, oh, I said to him, who do you think would go first, like between us? And because I don't know, like that to me, I literally can't imagine it. I can't. I don't even want to.
What?
Imagine like losing you.
Oh.
And he was like, well, I never thought about it. And he said, well, I just hope that it's me that goes first. And I was like, why would you say that? Like, why would you say that? And he's like, because, and like at the same time, it's like sad, but it kind of made me like, oh, he's like, because nobody would ever take good care of me as you would. And I was like, oh, that was so, that was sweet, but I don't know. He knows I would wipe his ass the best and, right? Take good care of him. Oh, no. Where's that ass? I know. You want to get down. What, did you think that was just a nap? Are you still sleepy? Don't underestimate yourself. Thank you. Hold on. I'm going to have to go with her for a second. Say night-night. Can you say night-night? Look. Where's? Say night-night. Right, Superwoman? They said that ass that stinks up your bedroom. Oh, I'm so sorry, Audie. I'm really sorry. Say night-night. Night-night.
What's up, y'all?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, Audie. That is super sad. I put Mercy to bed, not Titan. Titan's still. I said night Titan because I said. He is talented. Are you gonna do this whole thing on here?
No, I don't think.
Okay, because I'm getting tired.
Might be a little. I'll probably stay on for another half an hour.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Hey Vic, I'm doing good. Yeah, that's fine. I told my daughters if they took Mercy, I would let them get out of doing their chores because their asses need to go to bed. The girl said I can't deal with crazy ass ex-wives because she's like started dating. She met her husband. Was never alone till 2008. Has been a struggle trying to adapt to being alone. Dating was a joke. I can't deal with crazy ass ex-wives. Oh yeah. Nope. Audie, my heart goes out to you, girl. Honestly, you've been through it. You have been through it. Jessica, no, I don't think he still does. I think he's over that. But I know he wanted to open up just the tattoo. He doesn't want to become a tattoo artist, but he did want to open up a tattoo shop. I'm always tired. I feel like I'm always tired. Yeah, pick up a hobby. I feel like everybody should have a hobby. What's up, God's child? I definitely feel like, I don't know. I feel like that is a good thing to have. I feel like it's good to know yourself and what you like. Cause I don't know, but I struggle with that. I don't really know what I like. I don't really know things that I like to do. Really, God's child? Are you gonna get like an always? I forgot he had that tatted on his face. You always got some jokes, Murph. Yeah, I told him I'd stay up for like a half an hour more. Oh, Haley. She said good night. Thank you for not blocking me for scarring major.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, Haley. What's up? You literally.
He's gonna piss the bed.
No, listen. What's up? Just said, who the hell is that naked man paint?
Huh?
I'm laughing so hard right now. He said, who the hell is that naked man painting?
Listen, you should see the way I really paint.
Oh my God. That was so funny. Oh, thanks, Murph. Sometimes I don't know what to say. I'm like, I just start reading comments and then I see Frank can keep it going. I can't always do that. It's not who I am. He is very talented. Good night, rising sun. I hope you have a good night. Looking like paint me, like one of your French girls. You know what they're talking about?
Huh?
They said looking like paint me, like one of your French girls.
Like
you don't have any like looking like paint me, like one of those French girls, like the naked.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Murph. Maggie from the Titanic. Listen, I used to love that movie, The Titanic. I literally went to go see that movie
kid, I was cutting his hair today on live.
Literally like 10 times.
Listen, I was cutting a kid's hair on live today, and he just came out of nowhere and was like, I really like the movie Titanic. I was like, what do you, like, where did that come from? I think he was nervous because he knew we were on YouTube. He wants to be a YouTuber when he gets older. So I was like, yeah, you should do it. And then his dad was like, well, actually, you're on there right now. You're live right now.
Oh,
said,
yeah.
And then he just got quiet. He was like,
He didn't know what to say. That's like that kid in the news, remember? And she's like, so what do you say? And he's like, I like turtles.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Somebody said you should dedicate this to DMX's mom.
Listen, I honestly I would definitely like send it to them. If there would be a way to get in contact with them, that'd be dope, right?
Yeah. They said, Murph said, paint me like one of your French girls, Jack. You never saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I know what you're talking about.
So, yeah, I loved that movie. I went to the movie theaters to see that like 10 times when I was a kid. I just loved it. And I cried every time. Sobbed. The one time I like sobbed for like a half an hour after the movie was even over. Yes, when he paints Rose. Really? They said, well, I'm at DMX's son said he died. God's child said that DMX's son said that he died from the COVID vaccine and not from drugs. I think it might be one of those things that we might not ever know the truth.
Yeah,
you know?
until
like,
the autopsy comes out.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
And I kind of feel like if it was drugs and was related to that, I feel like I don't think that his kids would want to say that. You know, if he had the COVID vaccine.
They might be in denial. They might be trying to blame. You know, that's one of the first stages of grief.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm not saying that's not the case because
there's literally 7 stages of grief, and that is stage number 1.
Right.
Is denial. Denial, you know what I mean?
Because it could have been I don't know. You know, it could be the COVID vaccine. I mean, I really I don't know.
You know what that also comes with is the stigma of
being
having
an addict. Yeah.
A loved one. Like there's nothing wrong with, you know, of course it's tragic, but you shouldn't be embarrassed.
Absolutely.
To have, you know, to lose a loved one due to addiction. Because the thing is
that's like, who was I talking to? And they said, I don't want my son to be remembered that way. I'm pretty sure it was my mom's friend. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, well.
And it was, she had said.
You want him to remember that somebody he wasn't then?
Right. And he, you know, it's like, I don't want my son to be remembered that way. And it was like, I felt so bad because it was like, dang, like, even though she's a big advocate, you know, I also feel like it's one of those things that because the stigma, it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, you know, like we shouldn't also feel like any indifferent because somebody died of drugs or they didn't. Like that person just lost their life. It doesn't matter what they lost it from.
To be honest with you, his family and his kids have been grieving for years.
Oh, absolutely.
They've been losing him in the public eye for years. You know, so they've been grieving, you know, their family, they might even be a little bit at peace now when it's all said and done. That they don't have to be wondering, damn, am I going to get that call because I already got that call?
Right.
Because we all know that, you know, that our family, we rob our parents of sleep thinking, am I going to get that call? We rob our kids of sleep when we're older.
My mom used to say that. My mom used to say that all the time. She literally thought she was going to get the call that I was dead, you know, because I did overdose a lot. And she had, you know, she's gotten calls that it was pretty damn close that I was dead. And you know, so I think she had to prepare herself. Like she
Yeah,
literally
100%.
set herself up and prepared
100%.
herself that she was going to get that call.
Listen, I've done that with my sister
Yeah, I
so
know.
many times for so many years. You know, when she was in Kensington, there was, you know, a serial killer literally running around Kensington killing all the girls out there. And I prepared myself that I was going to get that call when I was in prison to the chaplain office. Thank God it never came, but that's what I prepared myself for, you know, so that if I do get that call, it's not going to hurt as much.
Good night, Murph. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for joining us.
Murph, have a good night, brother. Thank you.
And listen, we definitely all need to get together. You agree?
Yeah, especially that they're right there.
Yeah, I didn't realize where are they? You said
Mount
out by
Carmel.
Shamokin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
they're literally
We definitely
right there.
need to get together. Seriously. But yeah, it's sad, you know, because yes, you too, Kels. I hope you have a great night, and hopefully we can all she said Mount Carmel.
We
Yeah,
definitely will within the next couple weeks.
For sure. It'll be easier for us. I know when the kids are out of school. I don't know about you guys,
Yeah.
you know, but once the kids are out of school, I feel like then it's definitely. Frank is from Brooklyn, New York. Honda Mommy, I'm not far.
Honda Mommy's in Jersey.
Yeah.
So,
We'll go to date night in Jersey.
we can do that.
We like Jersey. Actually, that was one of the first dates
First
Frank.
night.
Yeah, our first nights.
Yeah.
Our first overnights was in Jersey.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Yep.
That's when he knew he loved me.
She paid for a hotel room.
And he said he knew.
I was like, okay. When she didn't.
He thought I was.
Have to.
He thought I was after that. I just wanted his money.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
So when she paid for that hotel room, and I know at the time she wasn't, you know, financially.
Kels, is that going to be on your channel at 7? Or whose channel tomorrow at 7? I'm going to try to jump on. My daughters have a softball game, but I'm going to try. I definitely did not have him at hello. So, you know, back in the day, Frank and I met. My oldest son was 2 at the time. And I met Frank. And I
met Rachel and
my ex.
Her ex.
And I didn't know at the time because he came over. What was I doing? You said?
I don't know.
Came over to my apartment. Okay, cooking with Kels. Yes. Okay, got you, Kels. So anyhow, I guess my ex at the time said, "Don't be after my girl." Right?
Yeah.
So I guess that made him want me because but anyhow, we met.
For real, you know what it was too, for real, is I seen the way he treated you. And I was like, oh, he's a sucker. I swear to God.
Wait, what do you mean? I know what you mean, but that made you want me?
No, but I was just like, oh, he's a sucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't very nice to me. But that's neither here nor there. So anyhow, we would it just seems like our paths just kept crossing, don't you think?
Yeah.
And then we ended up getting together. Thanks, Honda Mommy. We ended up getting together, and then I remember I had left, you know, I was not with anybody, and he was really with we because he always said we would meet at the wrong times. Like both of us, things just weren't right. And then he what's up? You're funny. So we met up and like we started hanging out again, and I just told him, I was like, listen, you got to get it together or you're gonna forget it forever.
Oh shit.
Yes, I did. Queen, yeah, that is the twins' father too. Yes, I did. I said that to you in the car, driving back. And I said to him, if this is all we're ever going to be.
What do you mean by that?
A fucking duck. Where you fuck and then you duck from each other. I said, if this is all we're ever going to be. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Good night, Frank and Rachel, and everyone stay positive. I appreciate that he donated $20.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
So I said, if this is all we're ever going to be, that's fine. I said, but, you know, I'm single. And if I find somebody else, I'm going to have to let you go because that wouldn't be fair. So anyhow, he didn't like that. Did you?
I ain't give a fuck.
He sure did because we've been together ever since. And he married me. So. Hello, how are you? I don't know how to say Yashar. I don't think I'm saying Yashir. Yashir. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, you know, like a fucking duck. Like, you know, you fuck and then you be ducking one another because of whatever reasons. But, you know, right? Yeah, don't lie. He said he didn't give a fuck. He sure did because he told me he loved me first. And I was thrown off because he was like, I got to tell you something. I thought it was going to be bad the way he was talking.
It was bad.
He said it was bad. I kind of want to know. He said, I got to tell you something. I was like, oh my gosh. And what's the matter? You know? And he said, I love you. And I said, thank you. I don't even remember what I thought. Honestly, I don't remember what I said. I don't remember.
Sort of what you said. I don't think you said it back.
I know I didn't say it back at that time. But I think I knew I loved him.
I took it back, though, right after.
No, he didn't. But he would always be testing me. Yeah, huh?
What do you mean?
Like, to see if I would really stay with him. Like, he'd give me crazy scenarios. Like,
what?
Yeah. Remember? You're like, I'm going to New York.
Listen, I was.
I was pregnant, though. And I was like.
Yeah, but I was on the run. Well, I was thinking about going on the run, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, he was. And he told me. And I was like. I was honestly, I remember when you told me that, I was mad. Because I was like, damn. Now I'm going to have another baby with somebody who's just going to leave again, you know, because at the time, you know, I had 3 kids. And I just was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Because he was like, well, I'm going on the run. Because he knew he was going to jail.
And I didn't want to go to jail at all.
He didn't. Because.
At all. I was so pissed. I just started getting my shit together.
Yeah, he really did.
Staying out of trouble. And then something from my fucking past bites me in the ass.
Somebody's like, you can't be all hard and stuff holding a paintbrush. Mm-hmm. Well, thanks, Ruth. That's like the nicest compliment ever. Kim Kardashian vibes. But yeah. I saw your. So let me see. through faith and grace, I think that I don't do it. I would not give them melatonin. I know a lot of people do, but I do not. The only reason I don't is because I have read some things saying that with melatonin, even though it is, produced naturally, that sometimes your body will stop producing as much of it if you're getting it synthetically. So if you're taking it, your body might not make it. So that's the only reason why I don't, but that's just my own opinion. Dan, I hear you though on that. Have you tried I don't know, maybe the essential lavender, I don't know. And because honestly, I hear you on that, and I would never judge anybody for doing it. That's just what I've heard, that after time, even though your body is not supposed to rely on it, it can. So that's the only reason why.
Yeah, and once again, we have family that they give their kids. We don't judge at all.
No.
It's not like you're giving them fucking drugs.
And and I don't think once in a while it would hurt, but I know if you're doing it, consistently, I would maybe try to find something else to do. That's just my opinion, because I'm only giving it because you asked. I would never want to give somebody advice if they're not asking for it.
Especially on
raising kids,
yeah,
their kids and something like that.
Everybody has their own stuff.
Right, absolutely.
Where there's stuff we do that I'm sure, we take our kids to Kensington to help out.
People don't agree with that.
So yeah, hell yeah, we get hate all the time on that shit, but that's what we choose to do. So we understand,
Yeah, and that's another thing is I've really tried, the older I get, because sometimes I've realized when I'm talking to people, I don't want advice. I'm really just talking. I don't always need somebody else to figure it out for me.
She wants to dictate. That's what she wants.
No, I'm not. No. She's like, I'm just giving butt whippings around here instead.
Yeah.
Instead of melatonin. That might work too. No?
I'm all for the ass kicking.
So.
All for it.
Yeah, I don't that's the thing. I don't know. I do try to be mindful of that, because I know sometimes I will do that, give advice, but I really don't try to do that, because I know sometimes I had to tell my sister a couple times, every time I was talking to her, and she would give me advice, and I'm like, you know what? I'm talking to you. I'm just trying to have a conversation. I'm not asking for advice. I'm not asking on your opinions on things. I'm just talking. And I think that's just natural, that people try to help. That's just their way of oh, well, let me chime in and try to fix your problem. But sometimes people don't want that. So sometimes I try to ask, but it's weird, because my sister doesn't, but then my sister-in-law, my other sister-in-law, is so good at that. She is so good at not giving advice and just she's actually feel inspired me more to be like that, just to listen. And am I getting the vaccine? Yes. So.
Yeah, they were actually giving the Johnsons & Johnsons 2 weeks ago in Kensington. But to be honest with you, I'm scared of anything they give out down there. Who knows what the fuck that could be.
I think he'll get it at our just our regular doctor's office.
Yeah, I won't get it down there. I'm fucking scared of that. Who knows?
My contacts are so dry. So my daughters had to get a vaccine today, and I was like, oh, dear God, please don't embarrass me. Because a couple years ago, a couple years ago when I told them they had to get their last vaccine, my daughter was like trying to fight the nurse. I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. And I had to tell them, I was like, listen, you guys get it? No. Honestly, Miss Chicky, I do that sometimes, like, you know, rinsing with saline, but I wear my glasses a lot too. What's up? Listen, this person, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but this person is hilarious. People at work, what'd you do last night? Me, watch a half naked dude paint someone in his kitchen.
Yeah. Tell them to subscribe.
He said, tell them to subscribe.
Yeah. And yo, thank you guys. We just hit 60,000 a couple days ago.
Damn. I didn't know that.
So that's awesome.
That
Thank
is
you guys.
awesome.
Even though
What's up?
I don't, even now, so I felt like since I've gotten more subscribers, I worry about them less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like before, I used to worry about subscribers a lot. Now I realize that, you know, it's cool, but that's not the goal. I'd rather have what we have right here is
Absolutely.
quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thanks. They said with his super cool wife. Thanks.
Don't tell Rachel.
Right, Justin? Actions speak louder than words on advice too. 100%. 100%. Like, I would never take advice from somebody who's
just intellectualizing.
like, you know, they're especially like if they're not going to do it themselves.
Yeah,
you know,
somebody who's not speaking from a certain point.
I agree too. What's up? They said, I'm a true believer in laughter. For seriously. That is one thing I will say. It's like Frank and I will laugh. It's not like when I feel like we go through phases where sometimes maybe we can't stand one another. And then sometimes where it's like we'll laugh and hang out and watch memes.
We'll be more friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where our friendship will be just.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Yeah, like our friendship.
Because I think everybody has to, you know, and especially I feel like our relationship started
as friends.
Yeah, as friends. So
somebody said that I'm a firm believer that what did they say? Something about there's a saying, how you meet is usually how it ends. It does make a lot of sense. I don't know if that was like to us. I'm guessing. But I feel like we met as friends and we were cool friends and we're still friends. Yeah, we're still on here, Ashley. He's still painting. I'm still talking. Yeah, 60,000. Right? Justin said 60,000. Congratulations, big homie.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, Justin's awesome. I still have my flowers too, Justin. Thank you.
She does, Justin.
And I usually can't keep them.
Thanks a lot, asshole. Because she keeps on saying, well, Justin buys me flowers.
Yeah, Frank hasn't bought me flowers in a long time.
I haven't.
Nope.
I bought her some tits, though.
Shut up. He used to buy me flowers and come into my work and remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I had some money, you would not be able to recognize somebody's like, I'm actually not 100% real. I'm not going to lie. They're like, Kim K has nothing on you. You're all real. I'm like, not 100%. But to each their own. A piece of sausage yesterday, and I was like, it looks like a wiener. I started laughing, and we were making Yeah, like it is fun. Like we like to watch like memes together and like the Instagram stupid, like literally stupid stuff. Like, and I don't know, we just find it so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he said? If you ever screw up with Rachel, your sub count will go down from 60,000 to about 18.
I believe that too. I believe it'll go to Murph and Justin and I'm the mommy, maybe.
Yeah, it is turning out really good.
It's getting there.
I can't believe we're still on.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to get off.
That's my way of being like,
Yeah.
getting tired. It's way past our bedtime.
Broke the fucking chair. So, can you guys see
You can see it.
You can see it a little.
I'm sorry, I'm moving.
So you can see it a little.
I like the eyes like that, actually.
Yeah, it'll come together better.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're going off of?
Yeah. It'll come together though. I want to see if you can focus. Nah. Oh,
damn.
Shit. Okay, you guys see that? There we go. So yeah, you can see it over there, but it's coming together.
Oh my god, my dirty house behind us.
Yeah, it'll be dope once it's finished.
Oh my gosh, it's 5:25
Oh my
a.m.
god, CPU, thank you for hanging out with us. But,
happy birthday, Bill. Some people are saying happy birthday, Bill.
yes, happy birthday.
Your husband never bought you flowers ever? Some maybe he doesn't think you like them. Listen, sometimes I just have to.
I seen it. I just read it.
Funny.
Listen, I just read it as you started laughing, so I was like, "Fuck, she just seen it." I was hoping that
better yours than mine.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's coming together. It'll be done most likely tomorrow it'll be done with the portrait, and then I'll do the background, and then I'll work on the background for a couple days. Yeah, but I'm about to get out of here. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will.
What's up? You
Yes.
are funny.
We will be on here tomorrow. Thank you guys. Remember to be patient, kind, and loving, because at some point in our life, somebody was patient, kind, and loving with us. I thank you guys for hanging out with us, spending the night with us, and for all your support overall. It's truly amazing, and I'm very much appreciative of you guys. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, little.
Thank you, little Billy.
Bilby.
Oh, Bilby.
Bilby. Sorry.
Yeah. That's a place in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.
Exactly, Justin. Have a good night, y'all. Stay blessed.